We've been getting a lot of questions about the RX 7100 GRE, so today we're doing a full build with it.
And this video is sponsored by our friends at Antec to take a look at this awesome new case, the C8, which features a dual chamber design. And with that dual chamber design comes a lot of room to support the latest RTX 40 series graphics cards, support for up to 10 fans simultaneously, and support for three 360mm radiators on the top, bottom, and side at the exact same time. It also comes with very convenient dust filters, 8 fully open PCIe slots for mini expansion opportunities, and good cable management options with 4 pre-installed Velcro straps. And overall, a really awesome solid case, which we'll talk more about later in today's video. Big shout out again to Antec for sponsoring this video. They have a ton of awesome cases for your next PC build, and we're excited to use this case for this awesome configuration featuring that 7900 GRE. Let's go and talk about each individual part and how it makes up this PC build.
So for the CPU, we have the Ryzen 5 7600. This is a 6-core 12-thread processor that does come with a stock cooler, which we won't be using. I'll talk about that in just a second, but this is a really good entry level to DDR5 and the AM5 platform. And honestly, we love the CPU because it can go with such a wide range of cards, which you will see, even though this is a pretty high-end card, the CPU will still hold its own. Now to cool that CPU, because we want it to be aesthetic, but also to get a little bit higher boost frequencies, we have this IDCooling Frozen A620 in black. You're gonna notice the theme of this build is pretty much all black. We're kind of not going with super RGB components, but this should cool the CPU really well. And for the motherboard, one of the cheapest ATX boards on the market for the AM5 platform, the MSI Pro B650S Wi-Fi. It's pretty cool that this thing's as cheap as it is. It's full ATX. It actually has 4 RAM slots. It actually has 2 8-pins for the CPU, so it's a pretty upgradable board, and it has Bluetooth and Wi-Fi and 2.5 gigabit. And for the RAM, we have this Teamgroup DDR5 Vulcan kit, 32 gigs, 6000 megahertz, so it's a very good speed. Once again, not super flashy. It's some of the cheapest DDR5 in the market, but it'll perform really well. And for the SSD, you probably could have guessed it. We've been really loving Solidigm. This is the 1TB P41 Plus Gen 4 SSD. It is one of the cheaper Gen 4 drives, but it actually has some of the higher end Gen 4 speeds.
And for the graphics card, this is the RX 7900 GRE. GRE meaning the Golden Rabbit Edition, because this graphics card released only in China at first, and because of the success of the card, they released it here in the US. And it's a really good graphics card for high 1440p gaming and even entry-level 4K. And yeah, we're very excited to use it. This is the first time using it here on the channel, and we use it a lot at our PC business, PCBros.tech. Really awesome value card. And for the power supply, Antec was nice enough to send over their NeoEco NE850G fully modular power supply, 850 watts, 80 plus gold certification. Very durable power supply. Jonah, this is such a heavy box. Have you felt this?
Oh God.
So yeah, really heavy box for this power supply, which normally means pretty good quality. And yeah, 850 watts, plenty for this PC build. Now the star of the show, the Antec C8, which is this full tower case that has a lot of ventilation opportunities, which we are going to be putting a ton of fans in. Again, we're going no RGB with this one. Antec was nice enough to send over these storm fans. We have 10 of them. I don't know if 10 will actually fit. We'll figure that out, but we're gonna fit as many of these as we can into this build and make this thing super cool. And with this dual chamber design, you'll have no problems getting proper airflow. And one cool feature I did notice is normally on the bottom mounting, there is like perforation. It is fully open for full airflow. Jackson, look at that. It's totally open with just a mesh fan filter. So you can actually get more airflow from the bottom. Be sure not to put this on carpet because that'll totally defeat the purpose, but it does allow for more airflow from the bottom of the case, which is pretty unique for this style of case. I'm excited to build in it. Let's do that and see how it performs. right, gamers, we're gonna play some Call of Duty Warzone on the balance preset using FSR on balance. We're aiming for more performance settings here at 1440p as opposed to when we play Halo, we're running on higher settings, which you'll see here in a minute. But hey, we're getting 200 plus FPS in Warzone. I will say with FSR, Warzone has gotten way more optimized, especially on higher end systems, and getting a high refresh rate experience at 1440p, looking really solid so far. I need this coffee to deal with all the wild sweats in this game. Let's go here. Oh my God. How did my dude... Can we get a replay of that slide in real quick? Okay. Dude's hacking. He's hacking. What? How did I end up with a hacker immediately? Good job, Call of Duty. But yeah, we're getting 200 plus FPS performance. Pretty dang good. I can't complain right now. Holy crap.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
That's what I needed. Yeah, free drop, baby. Oh! That gun, this gun is ridiculous. I'll probably still die, but holy crap.
No more second chances.
I'm scared. And that is it for me. I got a couple kills. I found a hacker. That's your average Call of Duty experience. Let's go ahead and play another game.
All right, guys, we're playing some Halo Infinite 1440p at high settings. So we're gonna be stretching this GRE's legs today. Looking good. It's looking real good now.
This is looking good. Oh, and that guy was looking like
Demons.
a demon.
Max FOV as well. So yeah, this definitely doesn't get much more intense than this. I think I'm playing against the devs.
But yeah, I mean, obviously, the amount of fans we have, keeping this thing really cool. The components that we have in here aren't necessarily super hot running. I mean, the GRE is probably the most power hungry thing in here. Good configuration. That Antec case with all those fans looks really nice.
Yeah, and this is a good example too of like all the people that assume that, you know, if you get a higher end GPU, you have to have like an i9 or 7800X3D.
Nope.
As you can see, we're using 40% of our CPU, and look at what we're boosting, 5.1, almost 5.2 gigahertz. So yeah, AAA titles, that CPU is really not doing much of anything.
Especially at 1440p, which is what this card should be designed for. And even entry level 4K with FSR.
We're finally getting to test the GRE. We built a few PCs for PC Bros, but we still have not actually benchmarked it.
Nice.
Dude,
he's done. He's done.
They said we need this hill. That's our hill, baby. What are you out? I was gonna say, what are y'all gonna do? And then he just shot me in the
Let's
head.
go.
Hey,
That was an easy
Halo
3-0.
GRE was easy as hell.
Yeah, that was pretty good. We're gonna run 3 more Time Spy, run some other demanding games, push this thing to its limits, and yeah, talk more about Antec and this awesome case that made for a really awesome build.
We just got done benchmarking at 1440p on the 7900 GRE, and I would say that this build was a success, not only aesthetically pleasing, but also 1440p ready.
And for those non-RGB lovers, this is a dream build. And in the other games we tested, we got very similar good results at 1440p. We played the finals on epic settings with no upscaling and averaged 90 to 100 FPS. Cyberpunk at 1440p high settings with no FSR or ray tracing, we averaged 119 FPS. And our 3D Mark Time Spy score was 18,514, which is an 8 cent per point score for the $1,400 price point. So all in all, this is a really awesome build, and shout out again to Antec for sponsoring it and sending over this C8 case so we can load it up with their fans and make a very high airflow, beautiful looking non-RGB gaming PC. If you want to build this yourself, check those links in the description down below. They will be affiliate links. They will help us out. Let us know what you think of this configuration, and will you be building with this case soon? Let us know down below.
And as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros. And do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Hey, we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.
This build right here will be for sale at PCBros.tech, and if you have a lower budget, we got you covered. You got a higher budget, we got you covered.
PCBros.tech, budget gaming PCs or high-end gaming PCs. As Jackson said, we got you covered. Use code ToastyBros2 on checkout. You'll save 2% on your next purchase. See you guys later. Bye-bye.